And that is how we're starting the stream today. So, last stream fucked up. We decided we're just gonna bullshit and developer.
Look at my cool little drawing right here.
I love it. Look at my drawings. Do you like them? Aren't they beautiful?
Sounds like a schizo thing.
I have a drawing right here and right here. I'm gonna get a full waifu picture right here. All
Me?
of you, yes. Just of you, exactly. It's gonna be great. So what's up, bro? What you been up to?
What have I been up to?
How is your
What
dog
have I
okay?
been cooking? Yeah, she's fine. Apparently, like, I walked in and I'm like having like an anxiety attack because I'm like, okay, well, it's gonna be like one of many things and it sounds expensive. And the vet goes, yeah, no, this happens all the time. And I'm like, what?
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 What happened? Hold on. What happens? The dog puking blood happens all the time?
Apparently. And so I was like, all right. And she's like, yeah, so we're gonna have to do like blood work and check like all of her vitals and stuff like that. And you know, if something comes up weird, we'll let you know. And they're like, you want an estimate? I was like, just do the test. Like, come on.
Just do it. Yeah.
And they like take her back to do the test. And then some other like assistant comes in with the dog, my dog, and he's like sitting in there with me for like 5 minutes, and he just brings back my dog and he doesn't really say much. And he's like, yeah, she was such a good girl and everybody loved her. And I was like, oh, cool, okay. And he goes, yeah. Okay.
Okay, what happened?
Can you go?
Can you tell me what the problem was, please?
He's like, yeah, give it 15 minutes. And I was like, you couldn't have told me that like when you came in the room.
No.
So he leaves, and they come back, and they're like, yeah, she's fine.
That's like...
We don't know what's wrong.
So, we have a dog, Apollo. He's a half Shar-Pei, right? He got a blockage in his intestines and couldn't, like, do anything. He couldn't shit for, like, a week, right? And they had to remove 6 inches of his intestines.
Oh.
So he's got 6 inches. This dog has so many fucking problems. He's the most expensive. She got him for like $100 because he was a rescue.
Mm-hmm.
He's cost us like at least 10 grand.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's the most expensive fucking dog in existence.
Aren't all your dogs pretty big too?
Zeus is kind of small, but he's okay. I have Zeus is like a little pit bull. Hades is a Rottweiler, and Apollo is the Shar-Pei mix. So they're all at least 60 pounds.
How old are all they?
Apollo is like 10. And Hades is 4, I think.
Okay.
And Zeus is, I don't know. We found Zeus, so I don't know how old he is.
You found him?
Yeah, at our old apartment we found him.
Oh.
Somebody let the dogs go with some, I don't even know if it was his mom, but his mom, and then we just brought him in. We literally found his house, so.
Free dog, let's go.
He's just happy to be alive. It was like really cold the night we found him, so we got him a cage and we put him out there. We put it out there so he could sleep. We thought somebody would like come back and claim him the next day. No, nothing happened. They're just like, dog's gone. All good.
I have, I want to say there's at least one stray dog that goes around my neighborhood every week.
Only one? Are you sure?
Maybe like 1 or 2, but at least, like the other day, I was looking in my backyard and I saw a stray dog going across my neighbor's yard. And then at the convenience store down the street, there's like a stray cat. And I call it Brisket because it came to my house one time and all I had to feed it was like brisket. So I gave it a bunch of brisket on my porch. Waste a good brisket, but...
I mean,
That cat was huge though. For like a stray, that cat was fat as fuck.
It's because people are living at fucking brisket.
Yeah. Or like, if you look next to the dollar store too, like the little alley it hangs out, there's just like a plethora of like open cat food.
Of course there is. Stray cats, they live like fucking kings, dude.
Yeah, I didn't realize like the feral cat community is like thriving.
Yeah, they have everything. They have all the food they need. They have all the sex they want. They have fucking everything.
They have it fucking made.
Yeah, there used to. Speaking of cats, I used to have a cat when I lived in Washington when I was young, and it got killed by a raccoon. But so the raccoon that killed it was like fucking huge. Like, think of a regular raccoon. It was like triple that size. It lived in this. It was a predator. It was a fucking monster. It lived in this tree behind my house, and every time it would come down the tree, you could hear it from like a block away. Because it would, and it would just fall out of the tree and just land. And just, it was huge.
All right, time to start another day.
Yeah, it was a massive ass fucking, like, here, hang on. Okay, so it was about up to here on me, about like right here. Fucking, it was a big ass fucking raccoon. Thing weighed at least 50. It weighed at least 50 pounds. It was huge.
Oh my god, are you sure it wasn't a coyote? Like,
no, I don't know. But so, anyways, my cat and it got in a fight over a bird, a dead bird, right?
Okay, yeah.
And it ripped my cat apart, like just instantly. It was bad, and then it just ran away. It didn't even take the bird. It just ran away. It killed my cat and ran. I was like, what the fuck?
Sending a message. Jesus fucking Christ. It's like, leave your trash out or this will be you.
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Yeah, it was a massive ass raccoon. That thing was horrifying. Every time it would come out of the tree, we'd literally go inside. Like, nope. No,
shelter in place.
Not fucking with that thing. It was... Yeah, that was... And in Washington, they have the huge-ass evergreen trees, right? Like the 200-foot trees. So it would just climb out of this tree and just crash. Every branches would be falling off of the trees on the way down. And you'd be like, oh, here comes the beast.
Over trees.
Yeah, like... It was disgustingly scary. Just...
that boy moving.
Just humongous ass fucking... Just disgustingly terrifying.
A linebacker living in your fucking trees.
And just fucking falling out of the tree and chasing you. We used to get chased by squirrels and shit there too. I don't even know if anybody can hear you. Can they hear? Yeah, they can hear you. Good. Okay.
Probably.
But yeah, have you ever been chased by a squirrel?
No, I've been chased by a deer technically.
A deer? How the fuck did you get chased by a deer?
So when we got my dog, the shelter was kind of like by like a forest area, but it has like a fence in like the back.
Mm-hmm.
And that's actually how we knew we were gonna get her. So we took her to the back, and then all of a sudden, like a flock of deer just came up to the fence and like started staring at us. And my dog like basically herded my girlfriend behind the bench and then like started like barking at all of them, and then that's when they all just fucking like left. And I was like, all right, well, that's a new fear.
New fear unlocked. Okay. Just
she did the same thing with like a squirrel when we like took her on her first walk, but
it's like The Shining but with deer.
Dude, it was intense because I remember we were just sitting there. It was all calm.
How many were there?
Like 7, maybe 9.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah, it was like a lot of deer. It was the most amount of deer I've seen in this state.
That's wild. And they just stared at you like, we're gonna eat.
They just like, that's like not fucking normal at all. They looked like they were well fed too, which was the problem. And I was like, all right. They're like, yeah, we're trying to get some payback. You know, a lot of hunting going on in this area, buddy.
Like, hey, I've seen you before.
Yeah.
You came to the wrong neighborhood.
You looking real familiar, Chief.
That's fucking scary. Nah, dude. In South Carolina, when you enter South Carolina, there's like the South Carolina sign, right? And it's so pitch black that there's deer literally all the way down the entrance for like 2 miles.
Oh, shit.
And the most deer I've ever seen was like fucking 16 just standing on the side of the road eating. And just all together, I was like, and on both sides, there's always deer all the way down. People hit them all the fucking time there. But
I was gonna say I'd be driving slow that whole time.
oh, they don't drive slow.
My luck, they would literally just nosedive into my hood.
That happened to my father-in-law, my old father-in-law. My ex's.
They have like a suicide mission. It's like
yeah.
they aim for cars. I'm convinced of it.
My ex's dad had just bought a brand new car, and the deer ran into him, like full on sprinted into
Not
his car.
today, Chief.
Yeah, he was like boom.
This one's for Mother Nature.
He got home. It was like a deer just ran into my fucking brand new car. I'm like, what do you mean? It ran
All of a
into the
sudden-
car.
Just pitch black out, and all of a sudden you just hear, "I can't take it anymore."
It's just like boom. Like, oh shit.
What the fuck?
What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, fucking deers are
Like twitching on the ground. It's like, kill me.
deers are a trip, bro. I don't even know if people can hear you. Hang on, let me find out. Let me go on.
I should actually let me unmute. See if I can hear myself.
Let me go on Twitter.
Oh
real
yeah, I
quick.
can.
Were you muted?
No, I unmuted the stream.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Here. Oh yeah, they can hear you. Okay. You sound like a bunch of idiots. The normal.
Yeah.
God. So, fucking. I'm pissed that we couldn't do the AI thing. That would have been fun. It's bullshit.
We're gonna have to figure out a way to like proxy the VPN all the way back to the States.
I'm thinking of doing it on this computer, proxying it through here, and just recording on this computer.
That's actually a good idea. That's what most streamers do. It's
Yeah.
like then you can use the GPU too.
Mm-hmm. I don't really know how to do that, so I gotta Google it.
To do that, you need a capture card,
Okay.
and then you need to port your output, which is probably from like your motherboard,
How much is a capture?
into the capture card. They're like $100.
Are they?
Elgato's usually the one people buy.
This one's $17 at Walmart.
Fuck it. What could go wrong?
I mean, it's $17 at Walmart, so.
That's like that Amazon Basics stuff that just catches fire at every chance it gets.
It's fine. It's $17.
That's fine.
Capture card, audio, video.
You're paying for value.
Yeah, I don't think that's what I'm paying for with this. This one's $32. Capture card. Any gear capture card recommendations? No, sir. You don't get recommended capture cards. You just get the capture cards.
You just pick
no.
it up.
What?
Huh?
What did you say?
You just pick it up.
You trying to fight? Is that what you said? God damn, bro. Jeez. Relax, sir. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Fucking. So, how do you even do that? You get the capture card and then you port it over. That's all you do.
Yeah. Pretty much. Because it has like two HDMIs and then one is what actually. No, maybe it's a USB. Either way, that's how you basically plug it into the other computer, and then you plug your output from the first computer into that computer.
Okay, but what if I have a... I don't know what that thing's called either. Fuck. Do... What the fuck is this thing called? Hang on. Oh, I have a KVM switch. So, is that gonna fuck with it at all?
I don't know. What is a KVM switch?
Where I can click a button. So I can click this button right here that sits right here, and I have this computer over here, right? So I can click the button and it will transfer this monitor over to that computer.
Maybe?
You're like, I don't know.
I've never fucking heard about that. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. So if I'm reversing, I can just click my fucking little button I have here and transfer all the shit over. I'll transfer the monitor over, and then I have a USB that's connected to both with a docking station, and I just put the shit in the USB and play with it on both computers.
What in the Terry Davis are you doing over there?
And I have a VM on this computer that has never touched the internet before.
Nice.
So I'll throw everything into that VM and then just close off the ports and all, or the what the fuck is it, the drives or the shares. Close off the shares and then I'll just run it. See what it does.
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
Yeah, it's fun. And
maybe I should do that. I've been trying to figure out how to have an offline machine, and I
just use VMs. Yeah, you should just use a VM.
Now
Really?
yours doesn't do like any like host network or anything like that. It's just straight nothing.
Just straight no internet. Yeah.
All right.
I have one that has internet, and then another one that doesn't have internet. And how I get the files on there is I just open a share, pull the files, and then close the share. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really simple. And with my KVM switch, all I do is push a button in between what I'm doing and go back and forth to the computers. And then I have this computer down here that I use for Android reversing. And then I have a Mac in the closet that I use for iOS.
Okay, that's fair.
And then I have this one that I just use daily. My normal one that has all my stuff on it.
Your actual computer.
And then I have 4 servers.
Jesus Christ.
In Virginia.
Okay, that's different.
Mm-hmm. 4 servers in Virginia. And we just bought a new one for the on-prem Malcore. And I got the Splunk server, the on-prem server, and I think we have 2 more. I don't know. Let me find
I
out.
literally have like a Chromebook right there, 2 workstations, 3 if you count my firewall,
Yeah.
and then a 3D printer, and that's about it.
You literally have a firewall sitting in your room. Or your office.
I'm not thinking. It's not a firewall, it's a workstation at converted.
Oh, I gotcha.
Center, I think.
I gotcha. Yeah, man. I got it.
And then my tower's right here.
Oh, I don't have a tower. I only have laptops.
Where's my laptop? I think my laptop's in the other room.
We have 2 servers in prod right now.
Thick. Nice.
Yeah, we have 2 production servers. And we have an IDS, and we have a whole ass fucking rack that we stole from some 3-letter government that we can't talk about. And oh my God, it's Milton!
Oh my God. Milton, I can't tell if you're Craigasming at my setup or if you're just
It's just because you're sexy as fuck, dude.
seeing my face again.
You got that white Muslim look going on, so you get.
I just look like I've been doing too much yard work.
Yeah, that's true. That's kind of messed up, but that's true. No, man. So, yeah, dude. You need a new laptop, don't you?
I just need a new.
Get a
Or like
KVM switch and just connect all your shit to it. You need a docking station and a KVM switch and 2
I
laptops.
have a docking station. I won't say how I got the docking station.
It doesn't matter how you got it, as long as you have it. What kind do you have? Do you have one that you actually plug the computer into, or the one that you just plug the cords into?
I have a Dell, but it uses a Thunderbolt, and half of my shit doesn't have Thunderbolt ports.
Oh, okay. I got you. So, like the actual Dell plug-in one, where you drop the computer on it?
No, it's like
What's up, Milton? How are you, man?
no, it's just like the little laptop ones.
Oh, I got you. Okay. Yeah. I have one of those too. And then I just bought
It's
this.
just lying around.
Nice. Then I just bought this brand new monitor. I think the monitor is probably part of the problem too. Because I haven't figured out how to use that yet. But yeah, I bought a brand new monitor and all that good shit. I'm good, man. Kind of tired, but we good.
The big sleepy.
Devin doesn't. It doesn't matter. Don't listen to
Thanks,
Devin. I told you people would like it.
My clout fit.
The irony of the hat is amazing. Devin, you got any tattoos?
Yeah, just the one.
You only have one? Oh, you have a big one.
Yeah, I helped design it.
Let me see that shit. Pull it up. Pull it. I can't see that.
Yeah, I have to actually get like a live view so I can actually see what I'm doing.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's really cool.
Yeah. So, right here is like a bunny.
A bunny?
He free-handed the bunny in there.
He just free-handed a bunny? Yeah.
Yeah. So he was sitting there, like doing my tattoo. Like he put the stencil on and everything like that. And so, when he put the stencil on, he's like, "Yeah, I put a bunny in there. Let me know if you can find it." So I looked, and I'm like, I don't see it. And he comes back like 20 minutes later. He goes, "Dude, there's no bunny." I'm like, okay. And then he free-handed the bunny because of that.
That's awesome.
But
how much was it?
I didn't pay for it. I don't know.
Oh, lucky? The fuck? I've had to pay for all my tattoos.
It was a weird situation. I'll say that.
Five.
But it.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say the meeting is like I went on like a hiking trip with like my family for like 2 weeks, and it made me feel really good spiritually and everything like that. So I just was like, memorialize it.
Spiritually? Spiritual? Are you a spiritual?
Yeah,
person?
It was like a nice trip. It made me feel good. I was kind of a dickhead before that.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. So it was one of those life-changing trips where you do acid and you see God.
Yeah, but instead of like doing acid, I got like hypothermia and like starved, threw up. Yeah, all that stuff.
Whoa, that went way the other direction than I thought it was gonna go. I thought you'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, I was with Buddhists and shit. No, bro, you went. Whew.
I was with the Boy Scouts.
You got hypothermia. Jesus fucking Christ.
Oh, it was terrible. We were hiking down the trail, and our guide was telling us, he's like, "Hey, it looks like it's gonna start raining, but I have a feeling that we'll make it to camp before it starts raining." So he's like, "Don't even bother with any of the rain gear. Like, we won't need that." And so we believed him. He's the fucking guide. He's been doing this for like 10 years. And we're like, okay, yeah, sounds good. We started getting in to the hike more, and then it started to pour.
Of course it did.
And I'm like trying to power through it. I was like, it's cold, but like, fuck it, I've still got to keep hiking. We're not going to stop just because I'm cold.
Yeah.
And I remember I was hiking, and then somebody turned around, looked at me, and was like, "Hey, Devin, are you okay?" And I stared at them.
You're like, no, but I'm good.
But like, I didn't know this. When you have hypothermia, you can't talk.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, like you are like unable to speak. So I'm like staring at him, and he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, he's like, I don't think Devin's doing all right.
It's like, I don't think he's okay, man.
The guy comes up to me, he's like, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "I don't know." So they like took me into camp and like threw me in a sleeping bag, and like basically I was just miserable. And then I had like those like astronaut meals you can find at like the camping section in Walmart.
Yeah.
they had like a chili mac version of one of those, and we
MREs.
ate that. Well, yeah, it was like an MRE, but it was better than an MRE.
Okay.
And we ate that, and I didn't know this. It was loaded up with fucking sodium, like a lethal amount.
Mm-hmm.
And so me and all of my sisters, all of them, all two of them, were throwing up after that the whole time.
Oh shit! So you got sisters, huh?
All right, all right.
They got that white Muslim thing going on.
I'm an
too?
only. Yes, we all look exactly alike.
Oh God! I'm just kidding.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Think about that one, buddy.
When I was in the military, or when I was in boot camp, actually, we were doing a hike. This kind of goes with your hypothermia thing, and it got to like before we fell asleep, it was 34 degrees. Okay, they're like, get your sleeping bags out. Blah blah blah. Go to bed. So we all got in our sleeping bags and we were sleeping. And throughout the night, it dropped down to like 12, and everything froze over us. Okay.
Jesus.
So we had this. What they don't tell you is you don't ever put the hood over your face because it blocks the oxygen flow and like makes you get all fucked up and shit. So we had this dude who put the hood over his face and zipped it up and like warmed himself up, and he fell asleep like that. Okay. So when we woke up in the morning, it was like fucking 3 degrees outside. They're like, "You dressed, blah, you stupid fucks," and blah blah, yelling at us. And we're getting dressed, and this dude stands up and just immediately passes out. He's just like, boom. We're like, what the fuck? And he's like shivering and fucking like convulsing and shit. We're like, what is going on? So we go over there and we like get him towards the fire and stuff, the fire barrel, and he finally comes back after the medic shows up, and they're like, oh, he's blah blah blah. They're like, do you have severe hypothermia or some shit? And he's like looking at him, which makes sense because he didn't say anything to him, and I didn't know you couldn't talk. And he was just like staring at him blankly, and I'm like, yeah, this looks a whole lot like none of my business, so I'm gonna head out. But yeah, he stood up to get dressed and just immediately passed out, just like boom.
Yeah, that's yep.
Like, he didn't even, like, usually people stagger a little bit. Nah, he's just like, boom. He's just stood up and dead.
That's terrifying.
Yeah, we thought he died, but,
Yeah, well,
The,
less mouths to feed.
Well, the drill sergeants got in a shitload of trouble for making us sleep out there in that weather. Because, like, we weren't supposed to do that.
Mm-hmm.
They got in, like, a whole lot of trouble. Because it went
crazy.
Well, it went below 10. So if it goes in the Army boot camp when I was in, if it went below 10, you weren't allowed to sleep outside because you could die, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they didn't give a fuck. So they're like, "You're going to bed right now, night." And it went below 10. And they got in like a shit ton of trouble for it. But yeah, that was the craziest.
But it made you stronger.
No, it fucking didn't. It just made me cold. It was literally just cold. It's fucking freezing.
I was freezing.
Yeah, it sucked. It was super cold. And, yeah. The Army's alright, though. So, how old were you when you got hypothermia?
Say that again?
How old were you when all that shit happened to you?
I was like...
And why did that change your life, first of all? Out of everything that could have happened, why was it that?
I've had a lot of, like, near-death experiences with camping, and every single time I love it. I don't know. Maybe it's because I get so close to death.
Okay. I am made of questions. So
I'll tell you about the next one, but I think I was, like, 16 to 18.
Okay. Let's start
Yeah,
from the beginning.
I was 16 because it was before I got kicked out of Boy Scouts. So, maybe like a year or two ago, I went camping in like the northern part of Michigan.
Okay.
I think it was the northern part of Michigan.
Well, hold on, was it in the winter or the summer?
It was like spring, summerish. It was warm.
Okay.
And so we hiked 2 miles into this peninsula.
Oh, nice.
And the guy who booked the trip didn't like heed any of the warnings or anything like that, because I guess there was like reviews that told you exactly where not to camp.
Mm-hmm.
So he picked that spot.
Of course.
And that was like, because it was like basically on like a Great Lake, all of the wind was hitting our campsite. So it was like only wind the whole time we were there.
Mm-hmm.
And so for like a lot of it, we were trying to like block the wind so we could have like a fire and like be warm and like eat and shit like that. So like basically we ended up making just a bunch of fucking wind sails that broke a bunch of our rope. And at one point there was 4 of us, and the 2 guys that were with us were like, yeah, this is not for us. And then they went home. They hiked 2 miles back to their cars and drove home.
Fuck yeah.
And me and the other guy were like, no, this is like optimal for us. So he stayed, and he had like a tree boat, so he was like in a hammock in the trees, and I had like a hiking tent.
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle of the night, I had no like windbreak against my tent, so all of the wind was like pelting my tent. Mm-hmm. So in the middle of the night, I didn't know it. If this was like the front of my tent, and this was like the back, it pushed against the poles so much that it snapped these poles. So one of these poles was snapped, and the way it snapped, it lifted up the rain fly, so that all that was exposed was basically me and the elements. And then it started to rain.
Of course. You in the fucking rain, dude.
Yeah, I didn't know at the time it was raining, but I woke up in the middle of the night and I was like, oh, it's kind of cold. Whatever. I'm not going to do anything about it. I don't have anything else to keep me warm. So I woke up in the morning and the entire tent was soaked. Like sleeping bag, clothes.
Nice.
And so I immediately went into like survival mode because I'm like, oh shit, this is like hypothermia. And I started trying to make a fire in front of my tent, and it kept blowing out. So I used like a sleeping bag liner and basically wrapped it around myself, gave myself 15 minutes to like get warm. Then after 15 minutes, I would make a break for it and try to gather as much firewood as possible, so I could bring it back to the front of my tent to try to start a fire.
Makes sense.
Meanwhile, the other guy was just sleeping through this. Like, I could hear him snoring, and I'm like having like a medical emergency.
You're like fucking dying. It's like, oh, I'm so comfortable right now.
I remember at one point I was like, fuck it, this is not working. I just have to sit here with the liner. And then I was like counting the minutes at that point. He woke up and he's like, hey, how'd you sleep? I was like, dude, I want to fucking die. I was like, that sucked.
That's
you know, I'm tougher for it.
Oh god. When I was 18, my grandpa got me a truck, right? So that night, when I got my truck, I went out and I took my dog and I went camping.
Mm-hmm.
And I had just got out of the army and shit like that, so I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, I don't need anything. So I had a poncho liner, a knife, and a gun on me. That's all I had. No food.
Jesus Christ!
And we found this like forested area, and I parked my truck and we walked in. I had fucking no backpack, no water, no food, no nothing. We just walk in.
Nice.
So
like a man.
So I was able. No, I knew how to do all that shit. So I was able to get water and all that fucking shit, right? But while we were sleeping that night, my dog started growling because we had just hung a poncho liner and made a little hooch and was sleeping on the ground, right, on leaves and shit. And my dog started growling. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. We're in the middle of the woods. And I look outside, there's a fucking bear right in front of my tent. A whole ass, it was a black bear, so I wasn't going to do anything, but it was a big ass fucking black bear just standing there, staring at me and my dog. And I was like, well, one of two things are about to happen right now. Either I'm going to die, or he's just going to wander. He left, but I'll never forget that, because he was like fucking this far away from the tent. And I like poked my head out, and he's just, I'm like,
fuck that.
I'm like, okay, I'm going to go back inside. I had the gun on me, but that wasn't going to do shit.
Yeah.
That wasn't no fuck. It was just a fucking, it was literally just like a shotgun, so I wasn't going to fight a bear with a shotgun. That motherfucker's going to eat me alive. That was
my uncle had a similar experience when he also went on the same hiking trip that I did, and him and his son actually saw mama bear and her cub.
Oh no.
On the hike, and yeah, that's what he said. He was like, it was fucking terrifying.
Yeah, no, get the fuck out of there immediately.
I think when I went, I saw a pair of I went to go pee by myself.
Yeah.
From like maybe a couple of feet from our campsite, and there was when I was peeing, I saw eyes through the grass, and the closer I looked at it, the more I realized it was a fucking mountain lion, and I was like, yeah, cool. Cut the stream, let's go back. Yeah. Well, I immediately sat under the tarp with everyone else, and I was like, don't go out there. Don't go out there.
Well, I mean, you saw it, so it's not going to attack you at that point. It already chose not to kill you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was like, I didn't have my pack on or anything like that.
Well, I mean, they say if you ever see a mountain lion, it's already chosen not to kill you. So that's why you're seeing it. Because they're ambush predators, so... Right. If you can see it, it's not going to ambush you.
That was...
I've only seen one mountain lion my entire life, so... But that was... I've only seen one.
I couldn't even make it out. I mostly made out, the eyes and, a little bit of the face.
Yeah.
But I think at most I've seen them, do that little tree thing where they hang out in the trees.
I've only seen one, and it was just walking by... in eastern Washington. Okay. But, yeah, that's the only time I've ever seen a mountain lion. Which is weird.
One is already too many for me.
Well, which is weird, because I used to fucking hike all over the place all the time. When I lived in Washington, and I was 20-ish or something, I would hike everywhere. We went, my ex-wife and I would go hike, all the mountains and shit. We went to everywhere. But I've only ever seen one mountain lion, and that's the only time I'd ever seen a bear that close. So
it's kind of cool to be able to say that, but at the same time, it's that's already too close for comfort.
They smell really bad too. It smells like a wet dog.
Oh, I imagine.
Yeah, it's horrible.
They probably piss all over themselves.
Yeah,
just like me.
It was fucking. That's the craziest thing that's ever happened to me about camping. Other than that, usually it's just. Okay, I hear growls sometimes. I have coyotes sometimes, right? But
yeah, I see suburban coyotes. That's about it.
Yeah. So I live in Edmond, Oklahoma, right? And my son and I were outside one night just hanging out, and there was literal little foxes that just ran by my house in the middle of the fucking city. I was like, "Where the fuck are you guys going?"
Just living through over the hedge.
Yeah, just where are you guys living? What are you doing?
They're gonna start raiding your trash can.
Yeah, right.
Start trying to get into your refrigerator.
All right, tell me more about your fucking near-death experiences while camping.
Well, that was one of them. Generally, all of them are with the Boy Scouts, which is funny enough to say.
You had a horrible instructor, clearly.
No, we were what was called a boy-led troop. So the adults were hands off unless they needed to step in. And so the boys usually were off fucking around doing things we weren't supposed to. We went camping in this plane type thing. And for some reason, there was another part to the campsite where it was a giant stair step down to this big open sandy type field.
Mm-hmm.
And we basically told the whole troop, or at least everybody that was down there, we're all you guys are kind of shitheads. So it's all of you versus the senior patrol. And that's all we said. We didn't say we were going to fight them or anything like that. And I just remember the whole senior patrol stepped back. There was 7 of us to 40 to 50 kids. And the first thing I remember is one kid made a beeline straight for me, and he jumped at me. And at the time I was doing martial arts, so I was ready to sweep his leg. But when he jumped, I didn't expect him to jump, so I was going to sweep his leg while he was still standing. But I sweeped his leg while he was in the air.
Okay.
So he went completely horizontal, and I went to push him, but I accidentally planted my hand on his chest and just pushed him into the ground while he was horizontal.
Boom!
Knocked the wind out of him, and I thought he was dying. I thought I killed him. He was like, I was like, yep, he's dead.
That's fucked up, bro. That's rude as fuck.
We would do things all the time. Like the senior patrol is probably the worst in terms of like behavior, because there was another time where we were like super bored, and again we were on a campsite that was just completely flat but covered in dead leaves, and one of our guys was kind of like, he liked being a jackass. That was his thing. So he would like do shit like, oh, he had this thing called the Mocha Bunny, which was like a stuffed animal that he brought camping with him. It was like a stuffed bunny. And
how old was this kid?
He was like, at the time of the Mocha Bunny incident, it was like, he was like 13, maybe 11.
Okay, that's fair then.
And I remember, so when like you join the troop, you're supposed to be like kind of onboarded with like a specific like adult and then like a senior scout, so that you kind of get used to it.
Yeah.
Our adult leader fucking hated Mocha Bunny. He thought it was the dumbest shit he's ever seen. It pissed him off so much. So he used to make jokes about hanging it.
Oh.
And like he was hated this thing.
Okay.
So like, so the kid made a point to like make this thing more apparent because of like how much it. Okay.
What's up?
Nothing.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
You want to hear about the death of a Mocha Bunny?
You should listen to the story. It's pretty crazy. No? Okay. Love you.
Okay.
Okay, so did he hang it? Did he put it on a pike?
Yeah. Long story short, he got so pissed off at this thing that he literally like snuck into this kid's tent while he was doing an activity, grabbed it and hung it from a tree, and then so when the kid got back, it was hanging in the middle of our campsite.
That's fucking crazy.
The kid screamed. He screamed.
Yeah, he's 11. Of course he screamed.
But he knew it was like a stuffed animal and like shit like that. So
it doesn't matter. He's 11.
And he's like giggling a little bit, and yeah. But this later on, so this same kid, we got these things called patrol boxes. So they were basically just like supplies, so that we could cook as like a patrol. And in ours, there was like old matches and shit like that. Like we were trying to like, I guess, clean it out, but we didn't ever actually clean it out. We just stuffed it with more shit, and then when we found the old shit, we would try to do something stupid with it. Yeah. So he found a box of matches. And he's like, hey guys, I have a game. And he's like, it's called Don't Start a Forest Fire. And he grabs like 5 matches, lights them all, and throws them into the dead leaves. And I just remember my buddy, my best friend now, panicked and like dove on them like they were a grenade. And like started patting them out and shit like that.
That's fucking hilarious.
Let's see. I could tell you about the time that he almost died while we were camping.
I got one for you.
Okay.
When I was a teenager, on the right after the 4th of July, I lived with my dad in Westport, Washington, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we had a bunch of fireworks left over, like bottle rockets and shit like that. So we built a ramp in the woods that would lift the bottle rockets up and explode right over the trees, so nothing would catch on fire and all that shit, right?
Perfect.
So we were lighting off fireworks, lighting them off, and the cops fucking showed up. So my stepbrother and I just fucking haul ass and like, but we were with this guy named Garrett, I think his name was.
Yeah, it's always a fucking Garrett.
It's always a Garrett. And he stood back and started lighting the bottle rockets towards the cops and shooting them at the fucking cops. So we're running. The cops are fucking like, oh shit, screaming and fucking.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what happened. I ran away the fuck
He
out.
probably got shot.
And Garrett ended up None of us got
Dying?
arrested. Well, none of us got arrested. So, I don't know what the fuck happened. But, like, 10 minutes later, my dad came out and was like, get your fucking asses over here. Like, he's like, the cops are here. You know, I'm like, I didn't do anything. Garrett's shooting bottle rockets at the cops. Not my fault. We all got in trouble. But he starts, like, why? Who the fuck shoots bottle rockets at cops?
Yeah, that's insane.
That's
that
fucking
is, like,
crazy.
Never as a kid am I like, I should retaliate against the police.
I should shoot cops. There you go. As a kid, I was never like, I'm going to shoot bottle rockets at cops.
I wasn't even allowed to play Grand Theft Auto, so like.
But fucking, that was the craziest. I don't know why he did that. He's like, watch this. And he lit like 5
God.
and just. Like, I'm surprised he didn't get
They'll
shot.
never catch us, guys. Trust me.
I'm surprised he didn't get shot, to be honest with you.
Shut Expelliarmus as he did it.
Yeah, I'm honestly surprised the cops didn't start shooting into the woods. Like, I would have.
They probably knew you were kids. Yeah, I would too.
I probably would have, to be honest with you.
The
If
kid's
I
got
was,
a gun.
No, if I was a cop and then all of a sudden fucking big explosions are coming at me, I'd start shooting too. Fuck it. Like, what else am I supposed to do at that point? Get shot? I'm not dying.
No.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
either
no.
me or you at that point, and it's gotta be you.
Yeah, it's not gonna be me.
Yeah, exactly. But fucking, that was some stupid ass shit that we did. And then,
All right.
your turn. Your story.
I was gonna say, yeah. Let me tell you about how Nico almost died.
His name was Nico. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
He's like Italian too, which makes it way funnier.
I've never seen an Italian named Nico.
He doesn't sound Italian either. He sounds like he has an accent, but like you cannot even attempt to make out what the accent is. So we went whitewater rafting, and I remember that like one of the first things the guides told us was that they warned us about undertows first of all, and then on top of that they said, okay, if anybody ever falls out of the boat, we have to keep going until we can get to a safe spot where we can retrieve them.
And then just wait for him to wash down, or what?
Like, pretty much. Like, and like that's... It makes sense, but at the same time, in the moment, it's still like, Jesus Christ.
You just wait for him to wash down there, or hopefully they don't drown on the way down?
So, we're going downstream, and we hit a bump. And I remember, first of all, Nico's like extremely dramatic with everything he does, or at least he seems like it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just remember we hit a bump, and to me it was like, hit a bump. But to Nico, it was like...
He hit a mountain?
Yeah. So he went, whoa! And then he fell out of the back, or the side, and I just remember watching him dump over, legs and all. And it felt like a war film, because I was like, Nico! and the guide was like, keep going, keep going! And so I just remember, I'm like, he's dead. We gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. And I'm paddling, and I check behind me, and all I see behind me in the water is him going. He's like actively drowning. And I'm like, we gotta leave him. We gotta keep moving. And so I remember one of my friend's dad was he was like a stone cold dude, takes his paddle, throws it on the floor, leans over the side, grabs Nico by the straps of his life jacket, lifts him out of the water like a fish, and like throws him into the middle of the little tube thing, grabs his paddle and gets right back to it. I'm like, he broke the rule, but like did it in like 3 seconds. It like all of this flashed before my eyes. It was like
we gotta keep going.
Less than 5 minutes. I was like, my best friend's dead, but I gotta keep moving.
We gotta go. We gotta go.
We can't stop.
Leave him. Leave him.
It wasn't even that serious. Like I know they give like ratings to the rapids too, and I'm pretty sure it was like the second to
It was a one.
And
It was a fucking
yeah.
one.
And on top of that, right before he fell out, I remember my guide was like, "Watch out for the undertow." And so I was thinking about that the whole time.
You're like, we gotta. Nico's dead.
He's
sure.
literally so dramatic because that's the one thing I remember about it was I hit the bump and I was like, okay, no big deal. And they like teach you how to secure yourself and everything for that. And I just remember he's whoa.
He's like, whoa.
Just flopped out of the back like it was the most dramatic thing I've ever seen.
That's awesome. They're like, Nico's dead, but we gotta go.
Now he's a police officer. It's like the scariest thing to me.
Oh my god. Wait, in where you live?
Yes.
Oh god.
Yeah, that's what makes it even scarier.
Good luck, buddy.
And he's like, yeah, I'm gonna try to join the SWAT team, and I'm like,
I almost
yeah,
became a
okay,
cop in Orlando,
it's crossed my mind.
but then I googled how many cops die in Orlando, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
do that. But like,
Yeah.
oh fuck. But
I think I heard about ambushing once, and I was like, yep, that's not for me. That's
Yeah, I'm good.
terrifying.
Can't do much about it.
Nope.
But, or just people literally coming to kill cops. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, like a fucking mission to do
Yeah.
it. It's like,
Like, if you want in our gang, you gotta kill 4 cops. And they're like, okay.
I realize I cracked I'm cracking these jokes, but like, there's literally, I think at like 4 a.m. last night, somebody drove down this main road, running from the cops on a dirt bike. So, and I went down to I went like downtown Detroit and like actually, I was like visiting my girlfriend, and all that I saw was like 50 dirt bikes and ATVs, and all of them were doing wheelies.
That's crazy.
It was insane.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
shit's popping off down here. To say the least.
Yeah, that's insane. Fucking Michigan, man. Fucking.
Yeah. We are a different breed. Now there's like rappers. So we put up a sign. I shouldn't say we. I don't want to be associated. They put up a sign in Detroit that was supposed to mimic the Hollywood sign.
Why?
But it's like significantly smaller.
No, they didn't. I'm about to Google that shit.
They did.
No, that didn't.
Yeah, hang on. Wait, don't even Google it. I'm gonna send you the YouTube video of the rapper who made a diss song about it.
No, they didn't do that. There's no way.
They did. It lights up now.
Of course it lights up. Oh my god.
Shout out to G Mac Cash. He made a diss song.
What is his name?
His name is G Mac Cash. I just sent it in Discord.
No, fucking. Okay, we're about to listen to this shit right now. Hang on.
It's so good. He's like this. He's like, we got this sign off a fucking Wish.
Oh my god, that's. They have a fucking. Why did they do that?
It's because the draft is in like 2 weeks, next weekend.
The draft for what? What the fuck? Hold on.
The NFL draft.
Oh, I was like, whoa, hold on.
Yeah. Yeah. By the way, I gotta take off a lot of time.
Jeez.
Yeah, we have the NFL draft coming, so they're trying to like prep the city in anticipation of that. So they're doing shit like that to prepare for it.
And they think that was a good idea.
That is pretty much how all of Detroit feels. They're like, this sign sucks. We could have gotten somebody better to do this. This is definitely something that
you could have fixed all the potholes in the fucking city.
Literally.
Every single one of them.
It's so funny because I think if you look at the Detroit sign, you can actually see how fucked up the highway is in front of it.
Ha! That's awesome.
And now, because of that music video, they've barricaded it, so you can't even like get to it.
Of course they did. That's fucking. Damn. Oh my god.
To Detroit.
Welcome to Detroit, where we buy stupid fucking signs for no reason.
I can't even. I'm trying to think of something else that's like insane. I think that's like the most Detroit thing that's happened recently.
On a scale of 1 to Detroit, how fucked up was it?
There's actually, I have a fun fact. I actually designed a mural, and it's actually somewhere in Detroit.
No, you didn't. I'm gonna find it.
I did. You won't. I'd have to tell you where it is. You won't. It's not like technically publicly accessible.
What does that mean?
You have to be like invited to like go see where it is.
Why? Who was this for? Hold on. There's some questions.
Actually, I'll just say it. I don't think it's doxing anything, but
It doesn't even matter. Everybody knows where you live now. It doesn't matter anymore.
So
You're gonna have to move eventually.
yeah, well. So if they
I'm gonna Google it. Where is it?
So Belle Isle is like a little peninsula on the Detroit River, and there's the Belle Isle Aquarium, and the aquarium basement used to be a speakeasy because of the prohibition and stuff that came across the river. So they'd take it directly across the river straight to the speakeasy. So I have a mural in the speakeasy, like behind the bar.
Of what?
It's like, it was for an event, so I had to make it look like an old-timey bar. So I did the whole back panel. Me and another guy did the whole back panel, and like made it old-timey design, old-timey wording and everything like that.
I gotcha.
Matched like the bar and everything around it that they built.
That's pretty cool. I can't find it. I found the aquarium, but I can't find it.
Yeah, you won't be able to like. Yeah. The only way you'll be able to actually see it is if. So I was friends with people that were on the board for the aquarium.
I'm just gonna buy my way in.
You literally just have to walk into the aquarium and say, "Can I see the speakeasy?" And they'll take you down there.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. And I'll record it and be like, "This is where Devin lives."
It's right here.
It's right here. Like, this is Devin's thingy. He did this, and then I'll come to your house, and I'll live stream the Google Maps directions.
Yeah, Chad. By the way, this is how you get to Devin's house.
This is exactly how you get to Devin's house.
No, you did say something that was like, that is so less accurate as to like where I actually live. You said something on one of these streams that is like basically a pinpoint as to where my house is.
I said you live on 8 Mile.
Yeah.
So now you just fucked yourself. Well, nobody's gonna come to you anyway, so it doesn't fucking matter. Nobody in their right mind is gonna come see Devin on 8 Mile. What the fuck?
It's if you're coming down here to come visit me, don't.
Yeah, it's a bad idea. You're gonna.
I'd rather.
Yeah, you're gonna fucking die. So.
It's not great down here.
Yeah. Like, imagine going to 8 Mile to visit somebody and not coming home. That's what'll happen. Imagine going to war. That's what's gonna happen.
I think I literally, I was driving down my street, and if it's not gang violence, it'll be the cops. But I was driving down my street, and all I did was, there's a cop that kind of pulled up a side street, and as I'm going down the main street, I kind of made eye contact with him for a little bit. And this is like my cardinal rule, like, don't do this, because then they're like, oh, he's up to some shit. And he immediately tried to pull in behind me, and I immediately darted onto my street and pulled into my driveway, just turned off all my lights. I was like, no, fuck no, I'm not doing that. Fuck no.
Yeah, bro. Don't get. You're gonna die from the cops before you die from gang members over there.
There's like,
it's kind of fucked up, to be honest with you, if you think about it.
I want to say at least there's more people that speed down my street than there are people that go the speed limit down my street. And it's usually like 40.
I speed
everywhere too.
I
don't go 40 down a residential. That's asking to hit a person.
I'm trying to hit people. I'm actively trying to get assassinated.
I'm testing these safety ratings on this Subaru. Let's go.
See, here's my goal in life. I'm actively trying to get attacked by APT, actively trying to get assassinated by a foreign government, and actively trying to hit people with a car. So.
Nice. You'll hit one of your life goals eventually.
No, I've already hit 2 of them, so we're good. Anyways, we can't talk about that.
Autistic person trying.
No.
That's what he meant by APT.
I have a friend who actually did get attacked by an APT at one point.
That's terrifying.
Well, he was doing something he shouldn't have been doing. We were
well.
all. What year is it? 2024. Hang on. Okay, that was 6 years ago, so I can tell you about it. We were all trying to hack into this Russian server at one point. We were doing some shady stuff. And
as a couple of bros do.
Exactly, just hacking Russia one night. And we were talking, we were like on some chat. I think we were on Discord, talking back and forth, just fucking around, hanging out. And out of nowhere, he just goes silent, right? Like, just logs off, shuts down. It's just gone. And he was gone for like a week and a half. Okay?
Okay.
And I was like, well, I don't know what the fuck just happened. Did he get busted? Did he die? Like, did he have a seizure at his computer and just pull the plug? What happened, right?
Dealer's choice.
Yeah. And he came back with a different account and was like, I got hacked. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? You got hacked. He's like, I was sitting on my computer and we were about to get into that server, and then a message popped up on my computer and I got ransomed.
Dick.
Yeah, fucking right there. He just got fucking deleted.
Dude, that's.
And he was saying that I never saw the ransom note, but he was like, it was telling him that we are APT fucking 41 or 31 or 27. Cozy Bear's 27, right? And blah 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 blah. Stay the fuck out of our server. And yeah, and his computer he just went black. Everything. Never.
Dick.
I've never talked to him again. I haven't heard from him ever again.
Yeah, he probably died, but
yeah. So that was an interesting story. But he just fucking logged off. I was like, okay. What?
Is your dog snoring?
Yeah, both of them are. There's Apollo. There's Hades. Yeah, they're snoring.
Let's see if I can make her come in here. Here she comes.
Is the snoring that loud? Oh
I
my
just heard it a
god,
little bit.
Hades, you're a fucking fat ass. Shut up.
Alright.
There's your
This is
dog.
Maisie.
Hi, Maisie. Yeah, we got Apollo and Hades, the big fat cow, laying on the couch. He's huge, dude. Look at this fucking dog. He's like a person. He's 140 pounds.
I don't snore. I just make that.
Yeah, he's 140 fucking pounds, bro. I don't even.
For no reason.
Honestly, I don't even need to fucking lock my doors anymore, because if anybody comes in there, they're gonna die. So
Yeah.
anybody crazy enough to break into my house, good luck. If you can get out, you deserve whatever you have.
My when I moved into this house, my sister was moving, and she had 2 giant German shepherds, and man, even just people walking by would see them in the window and were like, ugh.
Yeah, they're like,
Oh,
nope,
no.
not going in there.
You gonna go in your bed? Yeah, she's got a bed for almost every room.
Of course she does. My dog has a fucking couch.
She has a couch too, but they're like hand-me-down couches. I didn't buy them.
We got that one on Amazon for like $150, so not bad. But
Thanks,
fucking,
Just go into her little bed.
a little floofer.
Bye.
Oh, she said, "Fuck you, I'm out." So,
She does this thing like, because I'm like, oh yeah, you could sleep in the bed. I'd love for you to sleep in the bed. You'll keep me warm and stuff. Like, she'll stay for 5 seconds and then immediately.
oh,
I'm like, all right, cool.
This giant motherfucker, this giant ass bitch right here, sleeps in the middle of my wife and I. Literally, in the middle of us. And then, where's Zeus? Zeus! be that. But then Zeus sleeps down by my wife's feet, and Apollo sleeps in his cage because Apollo's a little dickhead and tries to bite everybody. But you heard me call you dickhead. He's leaving now.
All right, well, fuck you too.
He'll sleep literally right in the middle of us, and he'll toss and turn all night, and at like 4 a.m. he'll lay on his back with his feet wide up in the air, and he's just stretching, kicking you in the face and shit. He's an asshole. Like
that's what she'll do, but she'll do it with her front paw, and
yeah,
she will. It's because she wants you to pet her, and you're like, dude, I'm sleeping, and meanwhile,
she's like, hey, wake up!
And she's got like long claws right now. And I call them claws because they dig, and she'll like try to grab you with them. So she'll be like,
that's a psycho dog, dude. It's crazy.
She's like, I want you to pet me,
bud.
please.
Come here, bud. Come on, man. No, you're sleeping. No. Okay, I'll come to you. I'll come to you, little boy.
Big old beast.
Yeah, he's huge. He's a massive ass motherfucker.
Hey, nice shoes.
Oh, thanks. They're my Malcore shoes. They say Malcore on the back. No big. You want to see it? I'll show you. Sure. I got you.
Go Kicks.
I say Malcore. Beautiful.
Check out my merch, chat.
Oh shit. I got my Malcore hat over here.
That motherfucker's dirty.
Got my custom made Nikes. No big.
All I have is I think my Malcore hat is in there, is in my bedroom, and then my VX Underground hat's like right over on that table.
When they got a Palo. Where do you get all these fucking hats? Well, I know where you got mine, but where do you get the Palo Alto hat?
I got this from my last job.
I don't even know what you did your last job, to be honest with you.
I was a security admin. I did like firewalls, AppSec, DevSecOps type stuff.
Oh yeah, the boring shit. Gotcha.
Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, I kind of just sped run cybersecurity because I joined that team, and then like 6 months later, I was doing like AppSec and DevSecOps, and then I met you, and then immediately got into like malware analysis. In between that, I was trying to become like a pen tester.
Yeah, you don't want. It's so boring.
And then I was like,
sorry everybody.
Accidentally threat hunting on like my old job stuff. So I was like, okay, threat hunting's way more fun.
Threat hunting is a blast, dude.
It's so
it's
much
tons of fun. You're like, oh shit, look at this IP.
But like, even if you have to write a report, you're writing about like what you found, and like you don't have to like.
Yeah.
There's no remediation. It's just like, yeah. So this is what they were trying to do. This is what I found.
Definitely.
Like being a detective.
You know what I just realized?
He muted me.
Yeah, I muted my. Never mind. I was about to say. You know what I just realized is that I'm talking on Discord, but I'm supposed to be. So. Never mind. I forgot we were talking through Discord.
It's so funny because I saw your mouse come over the stream too.
Yeah, I was like, huh, that's interesting. Ooh.
How many people do we got in here, by the way? We had 69 the last time I checked.
I have absolutely.
Okay, we have like 96. Okay, I have a question for our chatters.
Okay. What is
Hang on, I got acid reflux. Give me 2 seconds. Okay.
This old man's about to die.
So.
Well, he asked that. I'm gonna go get water. I'll be right back.
I had too many eggs.
Okay.
So I tested my stream last night on my personal Twitch. Would y'all want me to do like a game in AMA? I know Milton is biased. I'll like link it in the Discord too. Yeah. Alright, Milton. I'll at least do it for you. I was playing Kerbal Space Program last night. I might do Fallout New Vegas this time. But it's hard because my screen is also like 3440 by 1440.
You trying to plug your own stream in the Malcore stream right now?
Nah, I wouldn't do that. So like, I have to like scale down. I have to play everything in a windowed mode if I want to stream because my screen is too big, so the resolution will be too big for Twitch.
How big of a fucking screen do you have? What the fuck?
I have one of those super wide curved monitors.
Oh, I have a curved monitor too, but that's not fucking.
It's like 34 inches, I think.
Why?
I got it as a gift.
I got a monitor over here, a 27-inch Samsung, and then I have a 27-inch curved Asus right here. Yeah, you don't have a monitor, bro. You have a fucking TV.
I was gonna say it doesn't even have like a great refresh rate. It's like kind of okay, so it's basically a TV at that point.
Yeah, you got a TV, dude. You got a TV as a good. They said, here, we're gonna give him a TV, and you just thought monitor, and that's what you went with.
I was actually gonna take this
Hold up a sec.
and put it on a mount. I was gonna move this to the top, and then I was gonna get two 27s.
My hair's bugging the shit out of me. Problems of actually having hair. You couldn't relate.
I gotta get a haircut, believe it or not. All this shit in the back.
You couldn't relate. Problems of having actual hair.
Y'all are gonna be laughing in like 6 months when I get this hairline back.
What?
Okay. I gotta prove this. Look at this shit. First of all, bald. Secondly, look at all those baby hairs. That shit's coming in.
You should put your hat back on.
Yeah, I should. And on that note, I'll be back. Gonna go get energy.
What's up, Milton? How you doing, man? What you up to? You're still watching us? We're kind of dumbasses, dude. I'm surprised you would watch us. I think I made him sad. Bro, I can't believe you still watch us, to be honest with you.
You gonna say hi to everybody?
You clone the Rebo? Why are you cloning IL Spy? The fuck?
You're
I'm
such a
doing that
pretty
thing
girl.
of extracting C. Oh, I know what you're doing. Okay. I was really confused for a second. I got it. Yeah. See, I've never understood why people code their malware in C#. Like, unless you're integrating it into something, I don't get it.
It's so like. That's what I've learned, that most corporate companies are just all C#.
Shut up, Milton. He said, wow, rude. No, I don't understand. Unless you're incorporating it in something like the SolarWinds attack, it makes sense. Like that, I get it. I get why you did C# for a backdoor because it was already C#. That perfectly makes sense. But if you're going around coding malware in C# and expecting it not to get caught, like what the fuck are you doing?
I low-key want to make some like Rust malware, but like I don't want to fuck with that CVE until that's cleared up.
Man, that CVE it affects everything. You know that, right?
Yeah.
It's not just Rust. It's everything.
That's...
There's actually technically an RCE in Malcore, so if you can get it to work, it won't work because the way file names are. You can't name your file the way it needs to be named. But technically, if you could get it to work successfully, you would get RCE on Malcore Engine Server.
Keep that in mind, chat.
Yeah, you have to name the file a certain way, and it will technically allow you RCE. But the way Windows, Linux, and all that shit...
The word is infected.
The way Linux and all that... Oh, did you get your microphone?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm official now.
Okay, cool. That's beautiful.
Let's get ready to rumble!
We should get a really cool one that does this. But, you know.
Brother, I don't know why. I don't know why why you bought this one because I'm pretty sure the arm was cheaper.
You should get one of these ones, but you're not good enough for that yet. It's fine.
No, not yet.
Not
I have
yet.
to sell myself a little bit more.
You gotta sell yourself a little bit more.
Sell my body. I mean.
Okay. Anyways, what was I just fucking talking about? I don't even remember what I was talking about. Doesn't even matter.
Maybe I'll even do some 3D modeling on my stream for Malcore. I'm trying to think of some like a Malcore intro I could make. Or even like something to go on your stream so that you have like a rotating like 3D badge.
Can't we just like stream on multiple different fucking channels? Well, if we have on Restream, we still have one extra channel. We could put your channel on it. All I need is the key.
Here. This is my password. This is my social security number.
I already have all that.
You do.
You work here, sir. I already know that.
Okay.
Tell me something I don't know about you, motherfucker. Like, social security.
Wait, isn't it the other way around? Don't I need to stream? No.
I don't know. Let's try it. Send me the stream
If
key.
I send you this, it's just gonna stream what we're streaming over my.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Connect Twitch. We already have Twitch connected, but I'm wondering like.
It won't be like me streaming with you. It'll be like this stream right now, but also on my Twitch.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Let's see.
What's the URL for what's the RTMP URL for Twitch? Do you know?
No. Let me see if I can pull it up. I think it's under the same stuff as my stream. No, it does not tell me. I'm gonna use this new thing that I learned about called One Time Me. Is that
Okay.
valid? No.
There. I found the app. I just need your stream key. I found the URL. All I need is your stream key.
There you go. What do I remind you of?
What is this? Oh. Dude, really? The fuck?
I'm not gonna plain text my stream key.
I'm about to send it back to you.
Alright.
I'm just kidding. Let's see if this works. Okay. Add channel.
Maybe chat can watch me play chess terribly.
Custom RTMP. Okay. Is that working? Sending data. It says streaming. Are you live? Twitch.com. What's your just data is your name, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're fucking live, dude.
Whoa!
That's cool.
Hang on, let me change this.
Edit
I'm not doing
setting.
purple space program.
Display name.
Maybe I should get rid of this autism tag.
Devin Twitch.
Science.
Okay.
Science.
Oh, dude, that's fucking cool. Now we're live on your Twitch too. Sheesh.
Yeah,
Okay.
chatting.
Oh,
Hey, everybody.
did I not change it from science to technology? No. I didn't.
Change it to just chatting.
Alright. Let's do it. Science. Where is it? Is it gonna be other? Yeah, it's other. I don't have just
maybe?
chatting on here, so I'm just updating all right now. There we go.
Hi, Danielle. Yo, why didn't you come to the stream last night? You were watching Fallout.
Dude, that's crazy. I can't see your fucking chat messages.
Will you do a pool stream? Only if you pay me.
I'll do a full stream.
Yeah. Malcore, hot tubs and bikinis.
I'll wear a bikini. I don't give a fuck. You think I won't wear a bikini? I will 100% wear a bikini.
I don't know if I want that. I don't know if I want to commit to that yet, but we'll see.
He's doing it. I'm paying him, so he's doing it.
Yeah, okay, yeah. That was the deal. If I can get paid.
He'll
if
do
I
it.
get paid.
Don't you worry, guys. He'll do it.
Do something strange for some change, you know what I'm talking about?
I'll do lots of things for enough. Hey, $20 is $20.
Yeah.
Man, $20.
Hey, that new Wendy's Frosty looks good. I'm a low bar kind of guy.
$20 is $20, my friend. So, sheesh.
You get a lot with $20. What's the Big Mac index again for right now?
Dude, why haven't we been streaming on your channel too? I don't get it.
Because I thought we were gonna use it as like a separate thing.
Well, I mean, we can still use it as a separate thing, but why don't we also stream on yours too? More publicity, right? Fuck it.
You can get almost 4 Big Macs with $20.
Isn't a Big Mac like $6?
It's $5.69. I just checked the index.
Okay, you can't get almost 4 Big Macs. No, because that's still $5.69 plus tax is $6. So you can get 2.5.
Yeah.
No, 3.5.
Well, no, you can get. Yeah, you can
get 3. You can get 3 and have some change. Oh, I want a Big Mac.
How do I have 4 people watching this stream? What the hell? Who are you people?
Who the fuck are you guys?
Where did you all come from?
Can you get me a Big Mac? Here, I'm gonna call my wife. Hang on. I don't know where she's at.
Can you give me 3 Big Macs?
Hey, Lovey, will you go get me a Big Mac?
A what?
A Big Mac.
What do you want a Big Mac?
Because we were just talking about Big Macs and how many Big Macs you can get for $20, and now I'm
Weren't you
hungry
just
for a Big Mac.
shopping at Whole Foods? Just DoorDash it.
Sure.
I love you so much, thank you. I just want the sandwich.
Actually, Danielle, that is true. I did mooch off of your
Love
phone.
you. I get a Big Mac now. Shoot.
Well, I get to eat eggs until my wisdom teeth heal.
Oh, that sucks. That's shitty.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, can't you have pudding too?
Yeah.
You can put some
I'm-
eggs in your pudding. Shit. You can put some egg. You can put some
And
pudding.
if I put them in lemon pudding, it's like a treasure hunt.
Oh shit! You put. Here's what you do. You dye the eggs green, and you put them in black pudding, and then you dig for the green eggs. Or you can also just grind up some ham and do green eggs and ham, and just slurp up the ham.
What the fuck are you on today, by the way?
Now I'm just saying. I'm just saying. The reason you can't eat it is because it's too hard to eat, right? It hurts.
I'm just gonna take.
So if you just
Mike's,
turn it all into a milkshake and drink it.
it's fine.
It's
It
not
will
nice.
definitely not get in the giant holes in my mouth.
Well, that's fine. And the eggs are gonna get in the holes in your mouth anyway.
Yeah, I know. They're like they told me they're like eat soft food. That'll help prevent shit from getting in there. And
Yeah,
it's
there you
not.
go.
That
Just
gets it all.
literally drink your food. Like, go buy a nice steak and just cook it perfectly and then blend it. And
My
drink
favorite
it.
part will be all of that grease, you know, and then I baste it.
Yeah, baste the steak. Make sure you do a salt bath. Shit, dude. Gotta do your
Oh
salt
man,
bath.
actually, I've never done a salt bath.
You've never cooked your steak in a... Okay.
No, usually what I do is I season it like a day beforehand, and then I cook it the next day.
You don't need to do that. That's way too much work. That's way too much. You're doing too much, sir. Here, let me show you how to do this, sir. Okay. So you take just iodized salt.
You gotta moisten up that meat.
Just basic shitty salt, right? And just cover the motherfucker in salt, and just sit it there. Let it sit there for 15 minutes. Because at that time, in those 15 minutes, it gets up to room temperature and softens. Wash out the salt. Dry the meat. Make sure you got a cast. Do you have a cast iron? Of course you have a cast iron. Good. Cast iron, get that motherfucker hot. Fucking sizzling.
Piping.
Piping hot. Get that bitch red. And then, and then just fucking fire. How it depends on the size of the steak. 3 to 4 minutes each side. Season with salt and pepper and garlic powder or onion. You can use onion powder if you want. And
I like how you tried to. You said you could use garlic powder, and then you're like, or onion powder. Like they're swappable.
you could use. They're perfectly swappable. You could use both if you want. Just use some sort of fucking powder, and then after that, take the pan off the stove, butter and thyme, and baste it.
How much time? Amount of time?
The literal fucking herb thyme. Just put thyme and butter in, and then just
stupid joke.
Baste the fucking thing. Oh, I didn't catch the joke because I'm retarded. So, but yeah, dude, that's literally the best steak you'll ever have. It beats every restaurant. Your sister agrees? What do you mean your sister?
Yeah,
agrees?
the onion and the garlic are swappable. My sister is a mod in my chat.
Oh, I can't even see your chat. Damn, that sucks. What's
That's
up,
for the
sister?
best.
What's up, sister?
We're
Hey, how you doing?
we're the godless chat over here.
I'm about.
That means we don't follow the rules.
I'm about to go play with your chat too. Hang on. Twitch chat.
That legal?
I'm gonna play with your chat, boy.
Can your boss play with your chat?
Your boss
All
gonna
5
be.
viewers.
Your boss about to be touching your chat.
Hey, chat. Fun fact: my sister's also trying to get into cybersecurity. So send her all the resources you.
Hey, fun fact, I have a job opening. There you go.
Wouldn't she be under me? Wouldn't she be one of my employees technically?
She'd be on the signature team.
Hey, yeah, you can make money doing signatures, Daniel.
Does she know how to write signatures?
She's learning. I'm teaching her.
So does she know how to write signatures?
Well, she's like loaded up Splunk and shit, but I don't know that she's actually like looked into commands and shit like that.
Sir, just because you are teaching her does not mean.
Sorry, I'm busy that day. Danielle, his name is Milton. Only call him Milton.
Where the fucking shit?
Milky Boy.
Is your... Oh, there's the chat. Okay. Yeah, I can't see all this shit. What the fuck? That's bullshit.
If I'd have to be under Devin, I'm busy that day. That's okay. That's how most people feel.
If I'd have to.
How my current developers.
That's fair.
Fair means strong boy in Portuguese. English only in this chat, sir. No, I'm just kidding.
Portuguese. And run whole command.
Whole command.
Which
was
command?
it the echo or cat command?
Was it LS? Did you write CD? Damn. Getting
I'm
good.
in your directory, fucker.
No, like, yeah, the signature. So, anyways, signature team. Let's go to that real quick. You can join the Malcore signature team and get paid per signature right now. Until, what day is it right now? Until the 26th, you can join the signature team. Send me a DM on Twitter or an email or some shit. Whatever you want to do. If you know my emails. If you don't know my emails, you're not good enough to be talking to me. So, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, you can join the signature team until the 26th.
Just go through his messenger, boy.
Right. Or contact Devin. He'll let me know.
I don't think she has that info. I think she's got me blocked still.
Oh, yeah? I'd block you, too.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't.
Yeah, I block you too. It's all good though.
We do what we do. I prefer not to contact Evan. Yep, that's how most people on the team feel.
I've been shadow banned from Denny's.
I forgot that was the title.
I've been shadow banned from Denny's. Sir.
I totally forgot I said that last night. Oh.
Sir, first of all.
Meanwhile, I have like trouble coming up with like Malcore.
Yeah, why didn't you come up with that 20 minutes ago? Wait, how long have we been doing this? Oh,
like
we've
an
been doing
hour,
this
maybe.
for an hour. Shit. We've been just sitting here talking shit for an hour. That's crazy.
Yeah, we talked about how I've almost died a few times.
Yeah.
We talked about
It's unfortunate.
malware.
Almost happened. What? Yeah, malware. That's right. Excuse me.
I doxed myself a few times.
That's okay. I live in Edmond, Oklahoma. You want me to give him my
Edmond,
address? Do you want me to give him my address?
No, that won't make me feel better. If anything, that'll make me feel worse. Who's gonna sign these paychecks?
Well, nobody's coming in this house, so it doesn't matter. Have you? Look at this, look at this fucking thing. Look at this beast. Look at this-
Staring out the window.
He's ready. He even has a spike collar on. Look at that shit. Look at this. Nobody's coming. Look at this beast.
I'm gonna kill
You're
those
not
fucking
beast.
birds.
You're just a baby boy. Oh, good boy. Yeah, he literally sits there when I'm working and just looks out the window all day. I feel kind of bad. It's kind of sad. Like, he wants to go outside, but he's not allowed outside ever. I'm just kidding.
He doesn't even go to the bathroom outside. He's just got piss pads all over the house.
Nope, he doesn't piss. He's like, he's just godly. He doesn't even have to go.
He's a robot dog. He's another GBT rapper that you've made.
Yeah, exactly. He's called Dog GPT.
Good one. Good one. Nailed it.
He's
Right on target. First try.
Oh, he's called. I don't know. He's called fucking Dog. Okay, this is Dog.
Dog. This is my dog Cat.
Hell yeah. So I
I
bought
got another dog. Oh, sorry.
I bought a shark skin wallet, right? And it shipped today. Yeah, a handmade shark skin wallet.
Where did you buy that?
I found it online, and I was like, cool, I want it. They had elephant skin, shark skin, stingray, hippopotamus.
What the fuck? You found an illegal underground market.
No, you're allowed to get elephant skin. You just get, ivory's illegal. Elephant skin isn't illegal.
No, Stingray isn't either.
None of those are. They had kangaroo and lizard. But
I'm thinking of shark fin.
shark skin. Sharks.
Well, shark fin is like they don't want you to do that. That's illegal.
Yeah, you can't chop fins off of sharks. That's true. That's not good for the That's not good for the environment.
Seconds. I gotta go cross something out on the whiteboard.
No. How is ivory illegal but not elephant skin? Because ivory and elephant skin are not the same concept. Ivory comes from elephants, but you can legally slaughter an elephant, and it depends on who's doing it, basically.
I guess that's like inhumane if you're just taking the parts of the
Yeah, if you're using the whole animal, and there's people that are legally allowed to slaughter elephants and sell their ivory and their skin. Because we still use ivory for certain things, like piano keys and shit. So,
my ivory floors, you know.
like my ivory fucking pillars that I have in the front of my house, and my suit of armor that I don't have, and my Ferrari that doesn't exist, and man, I'm sad.
How is it illegal to kill an elephant for its skin? Well, it's
'Cause
they're not
yeah.
endangered.
Well, they're not killing it
Like,
for
you
its skin. They're killing it for everything. They're using
Yeah.
all parts of it. So basically, it's like
you could still kill them.
it's like killing a cow at that point. It's the same concept.
Yeah, but like in Africa.
Just because it's an elephant doesn't mean it's in Africa. There's elephants all over the world. There's elephants.
Well,
in
that's
Asia.
where like most of the hunting happens, right?
Well, that's where most of the poaching happens. It's not nice to
It's
kill.
not
elephants.
nice to kill.
Well, I didn't get the elephant skin wallet. I got the shark one. Why are you yelling at me? Do you like sharks?
She actually really loves aquatic creatures more, so I don't know
God
why
fucking damn it.
she's up in arms over the elephants as opposed to the shark. Sharks are assholes though, so.
Yeah. Fucking sharks. Sharks are. What do you mean sharks are nice? Yeah, go swim with some sharks, Milton. That's not bad. Okay, what would you rather have gotten? The stingray? Or just not?
Yeah, what am I supposed to do? Not have a wallet?
Yeah. Am I not supposed to have a fancy leather wallet? Like, my dog ate my fucking Michael Kors wallet, so. I had a $150 wallet. My dog fucking ate it.
A wooden wallet.
A wooden wallet.
Mine's made of steel. I don't even know where it is.
Now I have this one. This was my grandpa's, so it's kind of cool. But yeah, my dog ate my wallet, so I had to go get a new fucking ID and a bunch of new shit.
Yeah, I have a Ridge wallet too, Milton.
I don't want a Ferrari.
So you for Ferrari get a Walmart wallet? Yeah, I'd rather drive a Honda Civic and have like a few nice things.
I'd rather have a shark skin wallet. How many people do you know have a shark skin wallet? 0? The answer is 0. Yeah, I don't wanna get a fucking. No, I don't really want a Ferrari. I'd rather have like a Porsche 911 or something. Or a McLaren. I like McLaren.
I'd rather have like an old muscle car, and then I'm good. That's it.
I really, really want a Nissan Skyline.
Everybody, dude. Everybody wants a Skyline. And I get it. I totally get it.
Ever since I was a kid, I've wanted a Nissan Skyline.
But you've gotta drift in it, like what's his name?
Oh yeah,
Paul Walker.
100%.
Because that's why everybody wanted a Skyline.
Exactly. Yeah. I want a Nissan Skyline and a Plymouth Satellite.
I don't know what a Plymouth Satellite.
Oh, they're really cool. I've only ever seen one, but they're really
Actually,
nice.
all I really want is a fucking Tacoma, and then I'm good.
That'll
That's my
work
next
for me.
order.
I just want a car. How about that?
Yeah, I'd rather just stop walking everywhere. Actually, I'd like to buy some shoes. That would probably make it a lot easier.
I need some socks. I don't have any socks.
Send socks. Stop sending malware. Start sending socks.
Yeah, I don't want malware anymore. I want socks. We should make a shirt that says "Stop sending malware, start sending socks." That'd be funny as shit.
Or like, I don't know. I there's like a 0-day joke that I thought of earlier.
I'm waiting.
Don't wait. No, I'm not that brilliant.
I'm waiting.
I'm not even brilliant.
We're still waiting. Man, you're so smart.
The only 0 day that I have is 0 days that I'm making money. I don't know.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
The 0 days that I'm
No.
pushing good code.
Oh, stop. It's hurting. It's
My
physically
best
hurting.
0 day is
No.
my first push.
It's physically hurting. I can feel it just tugging out my
I
heart.
can't get committed.
Oh my god. Well, we're ending the stream there. So that was fun, guys. Yeah. Holy
I've been
shit.
shadow banned from my job.
No, you just been banned. There's no shadow ban here.
Wow, I do have random shit all over my desk.
I have living things in my house to care for. Oh, okay. I'm glad you have living things in your house. I'm glad there are things that are alive in your house. We're really worried about that.
Beneficiaries?
What do you have? Do you have like a lizard and shit?
No, she's talking about her kids.
Yes.
I mean,
bro.
it's like the same thing, right?
It's basically the same concept.
Where is...
My kids are at their mom's this week, so I'm good.
Her kids are going to their dad's next.
Yeah.
Where did my ESP32s go?
I do have to take my oldest to soccer practice in like 40 minutes because his mom doesn't want to.
She served it to you on a plate.
Uh-huh. She loves
What
me.
a queen.
I know. She's the best. Hell yeah. It's a Big Mac, bro. Goddamn, look at that.
That's what they used to call me.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, I know.
Children and a dog. Okay. Cool. How many kids do you have?
So,
How many kids you got, Evan? How many? 16? 12? 44?
how many kids do I have?
No, that's your sister have.
Oh, she has 2.
Oh, okay. Hey, I got 2 kids too. Boys or girls?
Both girls.
Oh shit, sucks. Sorry.
They're pretty good kids. I am not gonna lie. It's not like a. I'm saying that because I'm their uncle. It's like they're actually pretty well behaved.
He's saying that because his sister's here, right? She'll beat his ass if he says anything else.
They're my beneficiaries, so they have to be well behaved.
No, I have 2 boys. Them boys are completely fucking stupid, so it's a lot of fun.
That's the common consensus.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, check this out, actually, chat. This is my dice rolling tower for D&D.
Oh, that's pretty cool. I did teach my oldest kid how to hack websites at one point.
That's really cool.
I don't think he remembers, though. My youngest isn't really that interested in it, so I haven't taught any of them already, no.
I think I asked my dad how to, like, mod games.
Oh, my mom's
and
calling.
he immediately went, no, that's cheating. And
Hi, Mom. I'm streaming.
Can you talk for a second?
Yeah, you guys want to say hi to my mom? Yeah, so,
I just wanted to tell you that one of the casinos up here.
you know, I'm streaming in front of like 150 people, so...
They got hacked. They're closed.
Sounds about right. That's normal.
Okay, well,
That's
have a
normal.
good streaming. Love you.
Love you too, my mom.
Baby boy.
My oldest thinks she hacks but types words on a doc, so... Yeah, but, like, she's, like, building up to it, so eventually she's gonna get to the point where she's just doing cross-site scripting when she turns, like, 10. I read a blog, actually, of this guy whose 11-year-old daughter figured out how to brute force every other account in her school.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was actually kind of cool to read. I was like, Jesus, that's actually really awesome.
That's funny. I can't wait till my kid gets in trouble for something at school like that. I'm gonna go in there and be like, there's no way you're gonna let him get in trouble for this, are you?
I'm just waiting till, you know, a kid brings in a flipper and then he gets confiscated and then they're like, does anyone know how to use this? And I'm like, yeah, but I have to take it home to figure it out.
Casino at Palo Alto. Is that really what happened? They had the firewall issue?
Yeah, that makes sense. To be honest.
That's
with you.
fucking hilarious.
We'll hack the district.
Fucking Palo Alto, man.
Your youngest or your oldest, do you know?
She said youngest, so.
Well, she was referencing the oldest a second ago.
I don't know. My fucking ex-wife is a piece of shit, though, so I gotta take my son to school. Or no, to soccer. So, my youngest does baseball, and my oldest does soccer, right? So, every week we switch off on who we take to practice. Like her week, she'll take my youngest to practice for his baseball. My week, I'll take him to practice. Her week, she takes him to games, but et cetera, et cetera.
Mm-hmm.
And today his practice got canceled, so she has the opportunity to take my oldest to soccer practice. She doesn't want to, so I'm taking him. But
Wow. Shared opportunities.
yeah. Yeah, it is what it is, I guess. Favoritism.
Where else? What else do I got here that I can show chat?
But today, I really fucked up. When I was talking to my business partner in Virginia,
Mm-hmm.
and we were talking about our company and our accountant and shit, and I was like, hey, you need to get ready for. You need to make sure that you account for the royalty check. And I sent it to my ex-wife. And she was like, what? She was like, what royalty check? I'm like, shit. I'm like, fuck. I was like, don't worry about it.
Wonderful.
Yeah, that was good.
I mean, but you don't technically own anything, so you're broke.
It's true. I don't own any of the money, so yeah. But she was talking.
My sister, actually, I don't know if she wants me saying that, so.
You should say it. Well, now you have to. Now you have to say it.
Wait for the delay, and then if she gives me like a permission to talk about it.
No. Just start, because the delay. It's all good.
Oh, she doesn't give a shit. Okay. Yeah, she just got divorced, so she's going through something like similar.
Yeah, I got that from the I Feel That thing that she probably had an issue similar.
Well, there's like there's a whole nother step to it where there's like a bunch of money involved. I started and pulled myself back. Yeah, okay, so we probably shouldn't talk about it on the street.
But
still an ongoing thing.
No, I got lucky. I don't have any primary. For my divorce decree, there's no primary, there's no alimony, and there's no child support. We have 50-50 split custody, everything.
Nice.
Yeah. My lawyer was really good. Really fucking expensive, but really good. Now my lawyer's a judge, so... Yeah. So my lawyer's a judge now, so that's kind of cool. But, yeah, she was real good.
Well, I'll use you as a proxy if I ever have something that happens. Tom, can you call your lawyer?
Yeah, she was good. But fucking, nah, dude. Divorce is bullshit. Fraud money? Is that what she said? Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fraud issue.
Nice. You know,
like,
are they divorced yet, or just divorced?
They're divorced, but it's like they're still working out the fraud part of what he was doing.
Yeah, the IRS is going to come talk to you.
So, they already have.
Good. Okay. Yeah. That happened to my mom too.
Yeah, it's funny to hear about.
Yeah, that happened to my mom. Her accountant stole all of their money, and the IRS went after her instead of the accountant because they didn't know.
Yeah, and then you have to make like a claim that you actually had like ignorance, not even ignorance, like you were ignorant to the situation.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you hear about some of the shit they do, and you're like, the only thing that they get out of it is not even the money. They get like a Darwinism award.
Well, what kind of fraud? Like,
I think it was like multiple types.
Oh. Did he work at a bank?
He worked at a lender, a mortgage lender.
Okay, I know what he was doing. Yeah, makes sense. You would be surprised at how many of them fucking do that. To be honest with you.
Oh no, I'm not. As someone who worked at a mortgage lender,
yeah, a lot of them do that shit. Just skim it off the top. They always fucking get caught because they don't launder the money. They're stupid about it. You gotta launder the money. But I can't tell you that. Never mind. we can't go there right now.
If I were to do this in a dream in my Minecraft server.
If I were to do this, hypothetically, and I was working for a lender and I was skimming off the top, I would launder the money through the lender as a secondary invoice from the same customer.
Oh, hang on. Totally unrelated. I gotta write something on my board real quick.
Also, if you ever rob a bank, you can get away with it technically if you go to international waters in time.
In time. Ready, go.
You have
Rapid typing.
You have exactly 72 hours to get to international waters after you rob a bank. If you
Oh,
get
that's
it,
not hard.
yes, it is. International waters is in the middle of Africa, like right next to Africa. Underneath Africa, you have to get there. So, in order to get there,
You just go up instead of down.
You
get there
could.
faster,
technically Antarctica is international waters too. So if you can get there,
It's
in
like playing tag.
it's like, but fucking, yeah, international waters, bro. Just rob a bank, go to international waters. Okay, we're gonna have to end the stream though, because I gotta take my son to practice. Well, that was fucking fun. We're gonna do this again tomorrow. Are you available at the
Hell yeah.
same time tomorrow?
It'll be a little bit later. I gotta go to the dentist for the follow-up. But...
Nah, yeah, I'll follow up. Here, open your mouth. Come on.
Uh,
I'll take a look for you.
Ken, if I open my mouth and zoom in, can you tell me if like
Yeah,
everything's
yeah,
good?
yeah. Let's go. Come on.
I'm not doing that. My mouth
Oh.
is disgusting.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, that was fun. Thanks everybody for joining us today. We will see you another day, probably tomorrow.
Tell your mom I said hey.
Peace.